Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. And
me.
And Bradley. He is off today.
I'm usually pretty off.
Probably thought you weren't going to have to put up with us today, huh? It is 4:19 p.m. here on March 8th, 2016, Tuesday afternoon. Temperature-wise, it is 42 right now. Real feel temperature is 35. The high was 46, and the low was 27. The snow did not stick around. It snowed off and on all day yesterday, but it was melting here as soon as it hit the ground. Now, up on the mountain, they got a nice dusting of snow. It looks like powdered sugar. Yesterday, I just picked up the house, and I kind of, where I sit, you know, us crafters, or if you do coloring or whatever kind of stuff you do, we have a tendency to get like our area next to where we sit built up. And so I had to go through and go through all that. I did finish a set of a normal adult older children, you know, from age 6 on up through adult headbands, and got those on Etsy. You'll notice that the link for my eBay is not on my in my description box right now because I don't have anything listed, so there's no need to, yeah. So I just took it off of there. I'm going to show you. These are some headbands I made me, because the headbands, the adult ones, I am making to order. You know, I'll sell them in sets of 3, and you get to pick 1 to 2 colors per headband. So they're on there if you're interested in looking. I was going to show you 2. I finally did sit last night and fringe out my shawl, my lacy shawl I've been working on. It is for me. My husband is holding it up for me.
Hi.
He's my model. But yeah, so I did very, very long fringes on it. Yeah, I'm happy with it. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of yarn and straightened stuff out, kind of cleaned out my crafting. I have a crafting box right next to where I sit that has a lot of assorted things I had to clean out and stuff. That's not all we really did. Then today, we went and ran some errands. Mm-hmm. And we went to the grocery store. Mm-hmm. And we scored.
Oh, man.
We saved between $90 and $95 between coupons and saving deals and markdowns. I bought, was it 11 or 12? No, I don't remember. 11 or 12 pints of the baby portobello mushrooms.
Wow.
That were marked down. They are normally $3.59 and per 8-ounce container, and I bought them for $1.19 each. Mm-hmm. There was nothing wrong with them. They had just marked them down. I sat there and cut them all up, and my husband well, we had to clean all the dehydrating trays because I had just taken the apple chips off.
Tell them about Nixie.
Oh, I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there, and I've got the trays on this little stool by where I'm sitting in the kitchen. And I'm putting all these apple chips in a Ziploc bag. I noticed that she keeps coming. The other dogs were around, you know, and they're just kind of watching me. But she keeps coming up, and then she starts sniffing the apple chips, and then she takes off with one. And I thought, okay. She's probably just running out to the front room and dropping it and coming back. No, she would run out to the front room with one and eat it, and then run back, and, you know, when she thought I wasn't looking, she'd take another one and run out here. It was the funniest thing. She must have eaten about 6 or 7. I think she needs to go out, honey.
CJ, do you need out? Come on, CJ.
She must have eaten about 6 or 7 apple chips. It was the funniest thing.
Come on, CJ.
But anyway, so my husband had to clean the dehydrating trays because I always put artificial sweetener. I think this time we used some of that stevia, which is good.
Sorry. Go.
Just some cinnamon when I'm dehydrating. So he was cleaning those, and I was slicing up all the mushrooms. I did not have one bad mushroom out of the entire bunch. So we have all 12 trays going right now in the dehydrator, dehydrating those mushrooms. Mushrooms dehydrate beautifully. You don't have to blanch them. All you have to do is slice them, and in one day, those mushrooms will be dry. And I'm getting where I even prefer dehydrating stuff over canning or freezing because it's just so simple. It's so lightweight. You can put them in Ziploc bags. It's long-term food storage. I don't have to go and buy the jars and the lids and the rings and all the prep and then all of the work it takes the canning. And yes, I've done the canning and the freezing. And with the freezing, the freezing is very easy too, but then, you've got to have enough freezer space. You've got to have, like that, we're going to be selling our freezer, so we won't have one for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And this is so easy, and it takes up so little space and stuff that, I really love when I can find markdown produce and dehydrate. So we've got that going, and then we also found, how big were those things of summer sausage?
I have no idea.
The great big long, the really long summer sausages. We found those. My husband found those marked down half price.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even notice them, and all of a sudden he's like, "Look at that!" And so he got 4 of them and cut them in half and froze all but probably a half of one. Did you leave one out?
I did.
Okay.
And I had to sample it to make sure it was okay.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And he gave me a piece of it too. So got that, and we bought some markdown sushi that we had for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did we get marked down?
The
markdown bagels.
Markdown bagels, the mushrooms, the sausage.
Right.
There's something else. Something for $4 each. I don't remember what those were.
What are you talking about?
I was looking at the list of stuff that we...
$4 each.
Yeah.
$3.99.
Oh, the salsa or the guac.
Oh, I got some marked down guacamole verde, I think it's called. Yeah, I got that. It's normally $5, and I got it for $2. I don't know, we got some other stuff that was marked down too.
Yeah, we done that.
That really saved us a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do it. I look at it as a job. Because that's how we save money is we saved 2/3 off of our grocery bill today.
Uh-huh.
And like I said, we'll be taking that hopefully in an RV.
Yep.
We'll be taking the dried goods, and all you had to do is have a little bit of water and, put it over a flame, and, you have dinner. And I'm hoping to do some more dehydrating before we leave. I like to kind of take stock of what I have and some of the bigger stuff, like the cabbage. I'd like to dehydrate some cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, that's...
if I do peppers, I'm gonna blanch them this time. That's why they're kind of tough. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah. So we just finished eating kind of a mid-afternoon lunch, kind of, because what we've been doing, particularly me, because a little harder for him because he's still working, is eating smaller but more frequent meals, and you know it helps with the blood sugar a lot, and helps with not becoming so famished, so you don't overeat as much. So
or get lightheaded if you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we did is I really wanted some shrimp for lunch, and you know, which is still cheaper than if we went out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a half a ring of shrimp,
mm-hmm.
and with cocktail sauce to split. And then, like I said, we had bought a thing of sushi from the grocery store, marked down, and we ate that for lunch, and we laid down, took naps, and then we ate our shrimp. And oh, I know what it was.
What?
Was the hamburger patties.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
We bought 2 bags of hamburger patties that were marked down half price. You know, and all this stuff was just kind of close dated.
Yeah.
Is why all the meat and stuff was marked down. So, you know, but yeah, we like the hamburger patties because there's quick, easy meals that are still good for you. You know, we're trying not to eat fast food and not eat out near as much because it's expensive, and
it's not that good for you.
No, and it's not near as nutritious and stuff. So we've been working on pulling some things together. We've had a little bit, you know. I mean, whenever you're planning anything, you'll have things go your way, and then you'll have some things that didn't go the way you hoped they would go.
Yeah.
Well, we had something go not the way we wanted it to go yesterday, but that's okay because we're still pulling everything together.
Yeah.
And we're gonna muddle through.
Yeah.
And we had a downfall yesterday, but then a counterbalance thing happened today that kind of equalizes each other out. So that's all. I can't really say what's. I'm not really at liberty right now to talk about specifically. You know, and to, you know, none of us on here are going to say everything about our life. That'd just be crazy.
Yeah.
Be cray-cray.
Yeah. Too much information.
Yeah. So, but we're working on pulling some things together. We're probably going to, I think what we're going to do when I get done doing this video, probably kind of walk through the house together and pinpoint and talk about some things that need to be done and stuff, because I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. At this point in time, we have, I don't know, how much of the house do you think we have actually have gone through and packed up a lot of?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. You've done an awful lot.
It's hard to tell when you have the furniture, but I would say we've probably done at least a third.
Oh, yeah.
If not more.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A third to a half because of the items that take forever. Probably about a half. Some of the items that take forever to go through, like the family room. My brother, when he moved out, left that such a mess. You don't even want to know how many bags of trash we took out of there. I mean, he wouldn't even take his trash out.
Yeah.
You know, and all of his crap that was left there.
Yeah.
And then the laundry room was just, you know, full of clothes and bedding and stuff, and that's all been gone through.
Yeah.
And taken care of. Probably about a half of our old master bedroom downstairs has been gone through.
Yeah.
The blue room, or what we call the blue room, is actually the art studio now. Most of that has been gone through. Our rooms, we've kind of gone through both of them. You know, so it's not going to take that long. So a lot, basically the stuff that takes so long to sort through, most of that's done. But we're going to do a walkthrough and kind of talk about where to go from here and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, now it gets a little harder because now you're kind of really trying to decide what to take, what not to take.
Yeah.
What maybe to take. So you have your take pile, your get rid of pile, and your maybe pile.
Yeah.
You know. So it kind of depends on how much room you have on the maybe pile. And, you know, and there may even be some things in the take pile that you end up having to be left because we just don't have the room.
Yeah.
You know, if we have to let go of more things to not have to come back here, that's what we're going to do, because our plan is to not come back here.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, we just don't want to. We don't want to.
Mm-mm.
I'd rather pay for plane tickets for grandchildren and family to come see us than us come back out here. So.
Yep. Exactly.
So that's all we really got going on. Oh, I am making, as my friend Dina would say, what's on your loom, is I am working on a hat, because, you know, I can only do a couple of projects and I gotta go back and do a hat because I have withdrawals. So I'm doing this, it's kind of hard to see. It's a tan and black on the underside of this brim of this hat. And then the outer side is going to be, the brim is going to be this eyelash. And I'm using 2 strands of it, eyelash on it. And then I'm probably going to do the rest of it in the tan and black. And then I'm going to use this variegated tans with some little bit of silver shimmer. Thank you.
No problem.
For the other part. So that's what I'm doing. Brad laughs because if he was on the phone this morning taking care of some business calls, and so I pick up my loom and I'm sitting there looming, and then he gets done. He's like, well, when are you going to be ready to go? And I'm like, I'm ready. I just pick up my loom and do a few rows whenever, whenever you're busy. So that's all we really got going on. You got anything to say?
Brian Johnson quit AC/DC. He's the lead singer.
He did?
Yeah. Today,
why?
The doctors said because of his health, he can't continue on anymore.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's too bad.
I know, that's sad.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the devastation in my life right now.
I'll devastate you.
I know you will. You don't look mean, sweetie.
I could unfriend you.
I know you've done it so many times, but you just don't look mean.
I'm gonna be mean.
Okay.
I'm fixing to be really mean. Oh, my scissors came in. I'm using 1 pair right now.
And I'm not allowed to touch them.
Came with 2 pairs of these smaller ones, and then this bigger pair. I needed a better pair since my friend Dina got me those pom-pom makers. Well, and I was having trouble before, but I needed a smaller pair of scissors, that were sharper. And I even tried, I have a scissor sharpener by Fisker that I even tried to sharpen them, and I just couldn't. So I just went. These weren't expensive. These were only like $5 on eBay, free shipping. They're good enough for what I'm doing. And yes, I have some good sewing scissors. I just I'm not too sure where they're at right now. I have a general idea, but like I said, still pulling some things together.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope everybody is okay that's in the path of all these tornadoes and stuff. I've been watching the weather. I saw that one. I don't know if you guys saw that school bus that had been flooded, and they were removing the children out of the back of the bus. 2 rescuers were, and they were using putting a life vest on each kid, and then they would have the child climb on their back, and then they would carry them out one by one. The children were all fine.
Good.
Probably just scared to death.
Was that down in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. So I hope everybody's okay in the path of these storms. Not anything else really going on. Just kind of getting stressed. We've been under some stress, and that's starting to show in cracks in our little personality. Happens to the best of us. And stay tuned. I can't say anything more. The next Monday, you guys will be in for a surprise. My video will be late next Monday for a reason. Okay, I cannot say anything, but Brad will have an announcement though. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great.
I'm pregnant.
I am not taking care of your bastard love child. No, sirree, Bob. No, no. I'm done being a wet nurse. Nope, not. The only diapers I'm changing now are on the Beagle.
Yes.
Okay, that's enough. Bought more diapers for her today. I know she don't get the Pampers, Swaddlers, or the Huggies, or nothing. She just gets the cheapest.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well.
I
cherish your friendship, and I love you guys, and I think you're all awesome, especially my friend Dina.
What about me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right, you'll do.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.